Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Yin Yoga with Michelle. Today's practice will be focusing on the sacral chakra. So our sacral chakra, which is below the belly button and in the back region right at the sacrum, is our area associated with fluidity, receptivity, creativity, expression, pleasure, sexuality, and sensuality. So much goes on in this area. And color associated with this is orange. Um, and the element is water. So it's really makes sense why it's fluid. And just that, yeah, that fluidity of water flowing through our sacral chakra. So we will be focusing on working on the sacrum area, doing some reclined poses. All of our poses will be supine, so lying down. And I'll be bringing in some affirmations just like I did for our root chakra practice. And once again, if they resonate with you, bring them in. Just really kind of embrace them. If they don't resonate with you, maybe you replace them with something else. Or maybe you just allow yourself to, kind of just disconnect from the affirmations altogether. Yogi's choice. All right. I myself love to bring in affirmations. And I just really feel like they bring me to the area of the body that, especially when I'm working on balancing my chakras, but associating with. So, all right, let's get started. We're going to get started in a supported bridge. So you'll have or need one block. And let's just lower ourselves on down, nice and easy. Then once you get here, have your feet about hip width distance. And then pressing into the heels of the feet, start curling your tailbone up. I like to really kind of guide you into this rather than just popping the hips up. There's a little bit more to it to support the low back. So as you begin to press into the heels, curl your tailbone up towards your belly button. Continue to press in the heels and then lift up the hips. And then we're going to place the block right at its lowest level. So we're not looking to get a deep back bend or anything here. And then let the hips rest. So you want your sacrum supported right here on the block. You might be kind of just making any adjustments here that feel good. Sometimes I like to just walk one shoulder up and then the other, create a little added length through the spine. And then we're just going to come to a place of rest here, bringing the hands to the hip bones. So again, the sacral chakra is right underneath the belly button, a little lower, I should say, under the belly button. So kind of just placing your hands in this area. Let the shoulders melt back, let the arms be at rest. Noticing if the chin is up really high, tucking the chin in slightly to give some length through the neck as well as the spine. If this is a little bit too much for you, you can always place a blanket or something underneath your head to level your head out. And then once you settle, let's take a cleansing breath. Big breath in, sending the breath right into that low belly, into your sacral chakra. Big open mouth exhale. Good, and now taking another full breath in, just like the last one. This time as you exhale, let the belly soften, let the low back release, let the upper back, mid back, all just sink down. Just doing your best not to hold or grip anywhere in the body here. And I invite you to close your eyes. The facial muscles be at ease, the jaw relaxed. And with your hands here in your sacral chakra area, just noticing any vibrations, any sensations, any sounds. And then bringing in our first affirmation. Creativity brings me pleasure. Creativity brings me pleasure. And if we have any blockage in our sacral chakra, our flow of creativity can be stuck. And just taking to mind if you notice how you feel when you are in a creative flow, the pleasure that it brings your overall well-being. And let's take 3 more breaths here. And last breath, cleansing, inhale and exhale. Good, and then opening the eyes, just bring one knee at a time in towards your chest, ending up with both knees in toward your chest, just taking it nice and easy here. And then let the knees get really heavy. So we're kind of opening up the low back. Just a little counter pose here before we move into our next pose. Just letting the knees and the thighs get really, really heavy. Taking one more breath here. And now coming into our waterfall pose. So send the feet up towards the ceiling, legs lengthening. Maybe the knees are bent. If the hamstrings are really tight, that's okay. And then you have the option to let the hands kind of rest here at the thighs, or maybe you bring them to your mat, to the floor. Taking a breath to the belly, to the sacrum. As you exhale, letting the upper back, mid back sink down even more, the shoulders, low back releases. So you may find here that you're feeling more of the edge of the block in that low back rather than your whole sacrum pressing on the block, and that's okay, as long as you're still supported here. And once again, checking in with the neck. Maybe bring that chin in towards the chest a little more. And our affirmation here: my natural breath flows in calm and nourishing waves. My natural breath flows in calm and nourishing waves. And we'll take 3 more breaths here. On that last breath, taking a cleansing inhale and exhale. And slowly bending the knees. And then lowering the feet back to your mat, one at a time, nice and easy. Good. And now let's bring that right knee back into the chest. Both hands come to that knee. And then we're going to extend that left leg out, heel to the mat or to the floor. Letting both feet relax. Take a big breath into the belly, the sacrum. Exhale to soften. Maybe you gently guide that right knee a little closer into the body. Checking in with the neck and the shoulders, making sure they're not scrunching up in any sort of way. And our affirmation here: I express myself in a healthy way. I express myself in a healthy way. And taking one more breath here. And then slowly gliding that left foot back to the mat. Lower your right foot down. And then we'll switch to the other side. So bringing that left knee in and extending that right leg all the way out. Breathing into the low belly, the area of your sacral chakra. Exhale to soften, to release any gripping, any holding. Our affirmation here: I release anything stuck or stagnant. I release anything stuck or stagnant. Let's take one more breath here on this side. Cleansing exhale, open mouth exhale. And then slowly gliding that right foot to the mat, releasing the left foot down. And then we're going to make our way off of our blocks nice and easy, pressing into the feet. Curl your tailbone up towards the belly button, lifting up the hips. Take your block out, and now just hold here for one breath. A little bit of engagement here of the glutes. On that exhale, slowly lowering yourself down, upper back, mid back, lower back, sacrum, and the hips. And then just taking the 3 breaths here, filling into the area of your sacrum, of your sacral chakra. Feeling any new energy, any new flow, fluidity occurring. And last breath here. Very slowly walking the feet in towards one another. We're going to come into reclined butterfly pose or bound pose. So soles of the feet to touch, just letting the knees fall open to the side. Hands will stay rested here on the sacral chakra below the belly button. Taking a breath into the low belly. Open mouth exhale. Good. And now we're going to bring in a pranayama practice, the breath wave. It's a 3-part breath wave. So what I want you to focus on is taking an inhale. You're going to send the breath in one full breath to the low belly, then into the diaphragm, and then into the lungs. We're going to exhale through the nose, lungs, diaphragm, low belly. Inhale through the nose, low belly, diaphragm, lungs. Exhaling through the nose, lungs, diaphragm, low belly. And now just continuing that flow on your own. taking it nice and slow and steady, doing your best to have the inhale and the exhale be in the same length, and really connecting to this breath wave. So, this wave occurring in the body. And letting it be soft and gentle. So, no need to fill the body up like intensely with the breath, and then you end up finding that the body kind of gets a little rigid and a little kind of holding and gripping. We want to alleviate any of that, just creating this nice, soft wave of the breath. And then with this pranayama practice, also bringing in our affirmation, gentle waves of ease flow through my mind and body. Gentle waves of ease flow through my mind and body. And if you're enjoying this breath wave, I invite you to continue with that. Or if you'd like to just now come back to the natural flow of your breath, I invite you to do that as well. Just staying connected with your breath. Softening the facial muscles on the jaw and the shoulders. And taking 3 more breaths here. Last breath, cleansing, inhale and exhale. And now very slowly just extending one leg out and then the other, making our way into our final pose, Shavasana. Maybe you keep your hands here on the belly, or maybe you bring them into full Shavasana out to the side with the palms facing up. Taking a cleansing breath. And just connecting with this wave of fluidity, of energy, of flow that is occurring in your body. And our final affirmation for our practice: my body is a sacred vessel, and I treat it and honor it with honor and respect. My body is a sacred vessel, and I treat it with honor and respect. I invite you to stay here in your Shavasana for as long as needed. And I hope you feel this balance and opening of your sacral chakra, that you have this fluidity and flow easing through the body. And thank you so much for taking this time out for yourself, for coming to your mat or to this space to bring some balance and harmony to your sacral chakra, to your body, to your mind, to your spirit, to your soul. May you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.